So it's a little complicated at first, so I'm going to give you a heads up first because there's a decision I want you to make before we get too far into it. And so I need to give you those options, but I want to do that ahead of time. Excuse me. We're going to go into the dragon's lair. Excuse me. And to do that, it's a dark passageway in a cave in a mountain. So you're going to need some illumination, and I'm going to give you several options for illumination. One is a glowing ball of light to lead the way. One is a helmet with a light on it. One is a torch. Now, this is the American version of torch, not the English version of torch. A torch for Americans is a stick with a fire on the end. That's a torch. In England, they call that a flashlight. That's a flashlight to them. So you could have that, or you could have the flashlight thing that is a torch for British people. I don't know if they call the torch thing that we call a torch. What do they call that, I wonder? I don't know. Maybe if you're in England, you can let me know. Pardon me, I seem to have a tickle. Mr. Phil, could I have some water, honey? So I need you to choose what kind of illumination that you're going to utilize. What you would prefer as your guiding light. And it may have spiritual significance for you, but I wanted to make that, I didn't want to have to go through all of that description while we're meditating. So let's begin to get ready to meditate. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Just allow yourself to kind of settle into your physical form, recognizing that you are here. There's nothing expected of you, nothing required of you. You're just here. I'm going to turn these lights on for our camera. And as you're here and you're present in this moment, your mind may be trying to tell you that there's other things that you could be doing, and that you could talk to your neighbor or write your grocery list. You know, allow that just to slip in and out of your awareness, that that's in your mind. You don't have to deal with that right now. This is your opportunity to pay attention to you. This is your opportunity to give to you. This is your sacred time. So allow yourself to receive this opportunity and make the most of it by really being here. And if thoughts of other things float in, just be aware of them and let them float on by without having to have any attention on your part. What I'd like you to do is take that attention, that awareness, and bring it into your feet. If you notice the bottoms of your feet, there's an energy portal there. And as you bring your attention there, those energy portals will open. These are access points for your inner being, your awareness, to receive earth energy and to discharge heavy weighted energy that no longer serves you. And this is amazing. This portal is amazing because it can do both at the same time. You can draw this wonderful, grounding, strengthening energy from the earth, and at the same time those heavy, dense energies of fear or sorrow or disappointment, you can just let them fall away. It's just energy. And because they're dense energies, they just fall right through the atoms of the earth into the core of the earth, where they're burned and transformed and renewed. So allow that process to happen, receiving what you need and releasing what you no longer need. And as that process is going on, bring your awareness now away from that and bring it to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. And as you're mindful of that and aware of that, that opens. It's always open, but this grants it an opportunity to open intentionally and allows a connection between you and Divine Source on a deeper, more powerful level. This will allow spirit communication to occur. This will allow that communion on a higher level to occur. And as you're opening that, or as you're aware of that, this also opens the ethereal realms to your awareness. And your vibration can be amplified by the vibration in the ethereal realms. Meaning, a color of energy may fall to you, flow to you from the ethereal realms. Perhaps it's the golden light. Perhaps it's white, or pink, or blue, or green. Whatever you're experiencing is what is right for you in this moment. And allow that energy to flow into you. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's being provided to you by the one who loves you the best. And you can receive that with beautiful gratitude and openness. Let that living light of love, whatever color you're receiving, allow that to flow in and touch your third eye, which is in your forehead. This will allow you to perceive things in a different way than perhaps you have in the past. Will amplify your perceptions, so you'll perceive more that is important to you without being overloaded with all the little details. Let that touch your discernment centers that are above the eyebrows and at your occipital lobes in the back of your head. Allow them to clear so that your perceptions are bright and cheerful, bright and clear, without being encumbered by other people's opinions or expectations. Allow that light of love to flow into your ears, your mouth, your throat. This gives you the ability to discern and discover your truth and to speak it with kindness and gentleness. It also gives you the ability to notice somebody else's truth may not be the same as yours, and you can allow them to be where they are. You don't have to fix them or change them, nor do you have to accept what they say is truth to you if it doesn't fit for you. This allows you peace. Letting more and more of that loving light touch your heart space, and from your heart space flowing into every part of your body from there. Feel that energy just pour in and pour through you. Pour into your energy field that surrounds you. Pour into the earth. Now gently, gently, gently close the bottoms of your feet, and we're going to take a little walk in your imagination. Imagine yourself on a trail that's in the mountains. And as you're walking along this trail in the mountains, you discover a cave. And at the cave mouth, at this entrance, there is a light here for you. It might be a glowing ball of light, might be a helmet with a light on it. Perhaps it's a torch, perhaps it's a flashlight. Whatever you choose for yourself may have spiritual significance for you. So choose whatever illumination you would like to have and take that with you. And begin walking into this cave. You realize this journey has been planned for you. Everything is prepared. It's safe and it's wondrous. As you step into the cave and the light of illumination opens your awareness, you see that the cave walls are encrusted with beautiful crystalline structures. Whatever crystal you're experiencing is something that has energy for you, so just be aware of that. And as you're walking further into the cave, you see that the cave will, the pathway divides. There's lots of different channels, lots of different directions to go. And know that you're safe. Whichever direction you choose, you'll be able to find your way out, so you're safe. And allow yourself to take whatever direction you feel is right and correct and safe for you. And as you're proceeding into this the passageway even further, you step into a huge cavern. And this huge cavern is just glittering with crystalline structures. You realize this cave has been here for eons of time. And you know that there's a dragon here that is ready to meet with you. Whether you believe in dragons or not, you can play along in your imagination, knowing that the energy of the dragon is ancient wisdom. And allow yourself to wander down to the cave floor. And when you get to the cave floor, you see there's many alcoves. Perhaps there's more than one dragon here. But you will experience a dragon that is right for you, that has a message for you. So as you're standing here on the cave floor, you recognize that there is a question on your heart, or an experience on your heart, situation on your heart. And whatever dragon is necessary for you, whatever dragon has a message for you, will come out of its alcove and meet with you. So whatever you're experiencing is what is right for you. It may have significance for you, whether it's a green dragon or a blue dragon, a red dragon, a black dragon, a white dragon. Whatever you're experiencing is what's right for you. And you may not even see your dragon. You may just have a sense of it, because your dragon may be a little shy. Just allow yourself to experience what you're experiencing without judgment, without fear, without regret. And now whatever is on your heart, just speak it to this dragon. And as you finish speaking, your dragon has ancient wisdom to share with you. And you will either receive a message verbally in your awareness, or you'll be given a symbolic object. Or perhaps you will experience a feeling. Perhaps a feeling of expansiveness, or a feeling of wholeness, or a feeling of enthusiasm. So pay attention. Either you will experience words, a symbolic object, or a feeling. And honor whatever comes to you in this moment. And you realize you would like to give this dragon a gift, a token of your appreciation, a token of the gratitude that you feel. Perhaps it's a hug, perhaps it's a word, perhaps it's a feeling or a thought. Or perhaps you have a symbolic object that manifests itself for you to give to this dragon. Whatever you're experiencing is what is right for you. Give your gift now. And as you feel this deep connection with this ancient sacred being, you feel encouraged, strengthened, empowered. And you know you can come back here at any time, should you just choose to. So allow yourself to find your way back to the passageway after you say your goodbyes to the dragon. And allow yourself to find your way through the passageways back to the main passageway, back past all the crystalline structures, back to the cave entrance. And you can either leave your method of illumination here, or you can take it with you, whichever feels right to you. And allow yourself to follow the trail back into this time and space, back into the here and now. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Stretch a little bit. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And welcome back. Does anyone have a question or a comment? Well, first of all, let me give you the rundown on what we experienced so far. So, how many people had the glowing ball of light as their illumination? All right, so this glowing ball of light is you're going to allow yourself to be led by Spirit. How many people had the headlight? Okay, you're going to have more intuitive insights. So you're opening yourself to more intuitive insights, and you're going to trust that and listen to that a little bit more. Make sense? How many people had the stick with a flame on the end of it, American torch? Okay, so you're going to find new passion for living. So your purposefulness may be shifting a bit. And this new passion is going to guide you. This new enthusiasm is going to guide you on your journey. And how many people had the flashlight? Okay, so this is lighting the way for yourself and others. Big surprise on that one, huh? Okay, so then we went into the cave. Wasn't that a beautiful cave? If you saw what I saw, crystals, sparklies everywhere. I like sparklies. Phil will tell you that. So the amethyst cave and then all the alcoves. Do you feel the energy of the amethyst cave? That was pretty amazing stuff. The energy of amethyst is this divine connection. So this granted you this sense of safety. Like Roy was talking about the aspects of God. You were receiving that energetically again in this cave. So which dragon did you receive? How many people received a green dragon? Okay, you're in the process of healing right now. Whether it's healing a relationship, healing yourself, healing old wounds, you're in the process of healing or becoming a healer. That's what's going on for you right now. How many people had a red dragon? Okay, red dragons are all about finding your passion and taking charge, leading the way. Big surprise on that one. How many people had a white dragon? Okay, this is finding your truth and living your truth, no matter what. Being at peace with that. Blue, anybody have a blue dragon? Got a blue dragon over here. This is learning a new way of communicating what you think and what you feel, in a new way that allows you to receive, that allows you to communicate in a way to be heard more clearly. Okay. Green, did I do green? I did green. What other color? Gold. Gold, black, purple. Okay, so let's do gold. Gold is about finding your worth again, recreating your worth, or recreating for yourself value in everything that you do. So whatever you put your hands to is worthy work. There's no such thing as worthless effort. So in other words, even the things that are mundane and have, that aren't fun, just house cleaning tasks, those are worthy work. So allowing yourself to acknowledge for yourself that what you're doing is worthy. The black dragon, this is unlimited possibilities, potential, sky's the limit, dream big. What do you want? What do you desire? Put it out there and let the universe help you find your way to that. Does that make sense? And purple dragon is about, again, this divine connection, connecting in with spirit in a new way, in a way that strengthens and blesses you and others. What other colors? Any other color I missed? Bronze. Oh, bronze. I love bronze. So bronze is a combination of the red and the gold. Who said bronze? Oh, bronze. So it's a combination of the red and the gold, and that is which empowers you and impassions you. You're excited about something and has value. So that passionate value is going to guide you exactly where you need to be. So were you able to receive your answer from the dragon? Okay. Anybody have a question about what they received or what they gave? Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
You have to.
I didn't have any of the 3 illuminations. I was illuminated, and it came out of my third eye.
Okay, so that helmet thing is the same thing.
But my whole
The
body
intuition.
was illuminated. There wasn't a helmet.
So your intuition is still guiding all of you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Anybody?
Did you have a question about what you gave or received or gave?
I received a fairly big size of white crystals, clear crystals,
Okay, so new clarity is coming to you about things.
and I gave a kiss on the third eye.
Oh, sweet, sweet. Have you ever had a kiss on the third eye? Oh, Patience' little daughter, or Harmony June, she'll give you a kiss on the third eye. Oh my gosh, it's just a little slice of heaven. It's the sweetest thing ever. So that's this tender connection that you have with spirit. Those I'm hearing also on the lots of little crystals, as you're working with different people, you'll have different insights and different clarity with each one. And you'll help them have clarity as well.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody else?
I can do.
So as far as the illumination, mine was different as well. As I was walking up, I noticed there was like kind of like a smaller torch, just like in a holster on the wall with fire in it. And then I saw on the other side there was this large like scepter-looking walking stick with a clear crystal ball on the top. And as I picked it up, the fire jumped from the thing into the crystal ball and walked with me.
Cool.
So that's where I was like, was it kind of both, where I was kind of carrying a torch, but I was also having a ball of illumination at the same time
Yes,
and
I
harnessing
would-
the
yeah,
power of the fire?
I would put those two together, yes.
Okay. I was just making sure that was clear
Yep,
to me. And then
absolutely.
as well, what I received as my gift was this, it was like a golden egg, and I pushed a button on the top and it opened up and there was this sphere of purple energy in it.
Okay, so again, more divine connection. So whatever disharmony you've had with God in the past is totally being healed now, so that you have a clear pathway to divine source, a clear pathway to creator, that's going to illuminate you in a new way and bless you in a new way.
Yeah, and what I left behind, it was actually, I like looked my head down, and as I did, just a single tear fell from my left eye into my hand, and it was made of hematite, and I handed it to the dragon.
So you're releasing and letting go of things that your suffering has value. You know, the things that you've pained through have given you great insights and wisdom. That hematite is very shiny, so it's very reflective. So you've learned the lesson, and now you can release the lesson and release the suffering that went with it. Retain the knowledge and the awareness and the wisdom, but releasing all the suffering and pain that accompanied it.
I found it
Beautiful.
interesting because I've been carrying a piece of hematite in my pocket for the last week.
Yeah, so you kind of intuitively already knew. Very cool. Any other questions, comments? One over here.
Hi, mine was a glowing bulb,
Okay,
but all
cool.
the lights, it was all kinds of different lights, like a rainbow lights.
Oh, wonderful.
And
So, unlimited.
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 And what I was given, it was heart, but it was founding and glowing red.
Okay, so you're being given with a new passion, a new enthusiasm, a new excitement about life. Wonderful. So reigniting that passion within. Neat.
And what I give, it was like an angel, but it was made of a beautiful white quartz.
Okay, so let me ask on that one for you. Wait another second here. So you're allowing yourself to be connected to the angelic realms. So you're giving yourself permission to receive guidance from that. And you're giving permission to Spirit to utilize the angelic realm to assist you in receiving clarity in all aspects of life. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
wonderful. Right next to you.
I didn't see anything, not even a torch or lights. I just saw two lights coming from one of my eyes, bright lights, but I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I didn't see
So
where they were coming
you might
from.
be pretty new at meditating in a guided meditation setting. So it's a different kind of energy. So just trust the process and know that the light is there for you, and more insight and more intuition will come. So just trust the process and keep at it. Often when people are first starting out, they don't really see, they don't visualize. Know that you can imagine it, you can pretend it in your brain. I mean, you can, if I told you imagine a dog, you could probably imagine one, couldn't you?
Well, what I find in my meditation time was that I was stuck. I couldn't go very far.
Okay, so use your imagination as an unsticking spot. So create it in your mind's eye and allow your imagination to work with you, because your imagination is how the universe, how divine source, how God, how creator communicates with us often. So allow that intuitive creativity to flow. And you can do that by imagining it. And then once you start imagining, then Spirit adds more flavor, more color, more intensity, things that you can't imagine will come to you. So allow yourself to imagine. It's way okay. A lot of Eastern meditation groups want you to clear your mind, and so we work really hard to do that. And in a guided meditation setting, we're asking you to put things in your mind. So it's a little different, a little shift in perspective there. But you'll get it. The fact that you had light up here tells you you're right on the path, right where you need to be.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else? Okay, go ahead.
All right, just a quick question.
Sure.
I understand what I was given, but I'm not sure what I gave back.
Okay.
It was like a really radiant, glowing diamond that I pulled from my head.
Okay. So what was your illumination?
Torch.
Okay. So you've got this new passion moving forward. What color dragon did you have?
Red, and the gems weren't amethyst, they were all red as well.
Okay, so again, there's this new passion energy. So even though my words were saying one thing, what was right for you transmorphed all of that into what was right for you. So this crystalline structure that you've taken out of your mind and given to the dragon, so these are crystallized thoughts. So they can be thoughts that they may be well and true and good in and of themselves, but they may be limiting.
That makes sense. Thank you.
And so by giving them to this dragon, again, dragons love sparklies too. So it's a beautiful gift for a dragon, but it's also letting it go and knowing that you don't have to have that rigid, structured thinking. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad, but there's an expansive awareness that's coming your way, and your passion will lead you through that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Phil, have closing song, my beloved.
Yup.